I'm Peter van Dijk. I'm the asset manager of EMO. EMO is the largest dry bulk terminal of Europe. We do about 33 millions of coals and iron ore. We get it out of the ships and transport it further to Germany, France and that sort of countries. We are almost 21 years customer of Infor, and we use it in our maintenance as first to make work orders on the failures we had on the plant. We make about, I think, 2,000 to 3,000 work orders every year. When there is a failure, they make a work order. And the work orders, they go further in work preparation. The maintenance engineers, they look at it for the analysis. We have several cranes to grab the coals out of the ship. They are 85 tons, that are the biggest of the world. And they work 24 hours. Then second, we have conveyor belts. About 25 kilometers of conveyor belts we have on the plant. That's always moving, so that breaks a lot. And then we have 7 stacker reclaimers. They stack and reclaim the coals or the iron ore. That are big machines. They weigh about 1,200 to 1,400 tons. And they are always moving fully automatically, so a lot of electric failures we had on that machines. The coals and the iron ore comes in by ship. And the ships are the biggest of the world. The biggest ship this week is 365 meters long, 65 meters wide, and he laid down 20 meters below water. And there is about 350,000 tons of iron ore in it. So we take it out in 4 or 5 days. We have 380 employees at this moment. The maintenance department has about 100 employees. This is a big company. We are changing. 4 or 5 years ago we do a lot of corrective maintenance, and now we do about 60% preventive, because there is a lot of movement on the terminal. It's very difficult to do always, and preventive to take your failures away. When a failure on a crane, when he breaks down unloading a ship, you have a big issue, and that can cost money. And when you have a big failure of the crane and you can't make your appointment with your customer, it costs you money. On the other hand, when we are faster, we get money, because you have a contract, and when the ship goes faster out, the customer has to ship earlier anywhere on the world. We're using EAM that long, and what a big positive thing about EAM is that we use EAM. You can look back in the history, and you can do your analysis to make your maintenance more reliable. That's for us very important. We can look back for 20 years. We look into EAM more about with that in mind. That's new, because we do the implementation of asset management. And we do that now for 5 years. Before this, we do corrective. We're just the fireman of the terminal, and that's different now. That's changing. Now we have, in 2014 was the first year, we have 25% less downtime, because we are thinking more about preventive maintenance. So we came from 8.4 to 11. First of all, the inspection model, that's better in version 11. And we want to work with mobiles. The second is the work permits. The work permits are better in this version. That's the big positive thing, is that they have a mobile in their car, because our terminal is very big. So they drive to a crane or a stacker reclaimer, and they can go there. They can make a photo. They can make a work order. They can make text in the work order. They can make a film in the work order, and that's big positive thing, because now they are going. They write it down on paper. They go back, or they have a photograph, and they have to do it on the office, and that's a lot of time. So the efficiency is bigger with the use of mobiles.